All right, the figures are similar. Find the missing corresponding side length. We've got figure A has a perimeter of 72 meters, and one of the side lengths is 18 meters. Figure B has a perimeter of 120 meters. So we've got similar figures, and we're dealing with perimeter. So we're going to use the perimeter formula. The sides are proportional to the perimeters. So we're going to fill in. Do we know the side from the first figure? Yeah, it's 18. Do we know a perimeter from that same figure? 72. And it equals the side from the second figure. Do we know a side from figure B? No. So that's what we're going to be finding. And then do we know the perimeter of figure B? 120. So we've got a side over a side, perimeter over perimeter. We're going to cross multiply. Why did I do this one first? 72x equals, what is 18 times 120? 2,160. Divide by 72. And we get? What is it? 30, and that'd be meters. 30 meters. Number 7, we're doing the same thing. Figure A has a perimeter of 24 inches. Figure B has a perimeter of 36 and one side length of 12. So we're going to take the sides, make them proportional. What is the side from the first figure? We don't know it. So x. The perimeter from the first figure? 24. The side from the first or the second figure? 12. And the perimeter from the second? 36. Cross multiply. We get 36x equals 288. Divide by 36. What is it? 8 feet. Perfect.
No, 8 inches.
8 inches. Sorry, I was distracted. Someone waved at me outside.
You did that on purpose, Miss Washington. You were trying to make this up.
You're right. I'm just keeping you on your toes. It's fine. All right. And then we're going to do area. It is the same formula, except for what changes? Sides are squared. So we fill it in the same. Do we know a side from the first figure? Yes, 6. Do we know the area from the first figure? 48. And it equals a side from the second. Do we know the side from the second? No. And then the area from the second? 75. Okay, so whenever you square a fraction, whenever you square anything, you're multiplying it times itself. So you're doing 6 over x times 6 over x. You're squaring the top and you're squaring the bottom, essentially. So what is 6 squared? And then x squared is x squared. And it equals 48 over 75. Cross multiply. We get 48x squared equals, what is 36 times 75? 2,700. Divide by 48. We get 56.25. Take square root. And 7.5, and it is feet. So you'll definitely have a question like this on your test. I literally copied and pasted, changed the numbers, but it's going to be the same idea. Just make sure when you square the x as well. The last one, we're going to do the same thing. Figure A has an area of 48 square feet. So we don't know the side length of figure A, but we know the area is 18. Figure B has an area of 98 square feet, and one of the side lengths is 14 feet. So the side is 14, and the area is 98. Just make sure your sides over your sides, your area over your area. we're going to square. So we got x squared. 14 squared is 196 equals 18 over 98. Cross multiply, we get 98x squared equals 3528. Divide by 98. X squared equals 36. Take square root. Correct. 6, and it'd be feet. So again, you will be seeing one of these. I even think it might be on your test review, and maybe it wasn't.
I think there was
You think so? So then there's one like that on the test. Then the last one, the two rectangles are similar. The area of the smaller rectangle is 7.5 square inches. So let's just go ahead and fill that in. The area of the smaller is 7.5 square inches. Find the area of the larger. So we know they are similar, and we're dealing with area, so we're going to use that similar area formula. So which side do we want to put in the numerator? There's no really right or wrong answer. Which one? I just can't hear you. 3? Sounds good. Which means what area will I put in the second numerator? 7.5. So remember, a cross has to be from the same rectangle. So that means the other side length, which is 9, is going to go in the bottom of the first fraction. The second, we don't know the area. So you can call x, you can call a, it doesn't matter. So will x end up being squared here? It will not, yeah. So you can reduce if you want, or you could just square it. Remember, squaring is just multiplying it times itself. 3 squared is 9. 9 squared is 81 equals 7.5 over x. Cross multiply, we get 9x equals 670.5? 607, sorry, 0.5. And then divide by 9. 67.5, and it would be square inches.
Can you do the inches and then the little square?
Yeah, that's fine.